Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 12, Episode 4 of A Song of Ice and Fire tabletop miniature game. We are playing the Victarion Greyjoys versus Jorah Mormont's Nightswatch. The conceit of this episode is the Greyjoys are destabilizing the Nightswatch. Maybe they're raiding them, but maybe they're trying to weaken the Nightswatch so the wildlings will come down and invade the Seven Kingdoms, making it easy for the Greyjoys to plunder. Last round, we had a massive losses for the House Harlow Reapers. We also had some losses for Jorah Mormont's Veterans of the Watch. So we're going to jump right into this. Before we do, quick shout out to this channel sponsor, Pontus Fathom Press. We've got the Hermeticism of Hastur in our bookstore link down below. Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, Lost Carcosa and the Yellow Sign, Alchemy and Anthropostrophe in the Dune Saga, and Katu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. The channel is brought to you by these books that we produce. So if you go check out that bookstore, it really helps us out. You can also check out our Patreon if you'd like to contribute that way. You can also stay abreast of all of our Song of Ice and Fire gameplay and miniature painting. We do Joan of Arc gameplay. We've been playing Tainted Grail. Lots of miniature painting. We've got a miniature makeover series where we repaint our minis. We just did a massive repaint of our Greyjoys, making them look a little bit more Viking-like, which you guys can go check out. And as well as all of these have paint throughs, so go check it out, like and subscribe. By all means, thank you guys for your subscriptions. Thank you for your memberships on Patreon. You guys really helping out on the channel, helping us grow here. Let's jump right into round number 4. I'm going to start out with Jorah Mormont. I'm going to have them rush into these Reavers here. They can do a pivot and they'll move into like this, snap in with the charge. I'm not going to do a die 6 because they're very close. And we'll go right into that charge attack. So that will be the Veterans of the Watch with Jorah of Mormont versus the Ironborn Reavers. So there'll be 3 rows still is 8 dice that they need +3 on. And we'll give the Greyjoys their dice. So we need +3 is 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have any other bonuses? Gains +1 hit for each pillage token on the card. No. When this order is attacked, each blocked hit, the attacker suffers 1. Oh, for each blocked hit, the attacker suffers a hit. No, we don't have to do that. So for each block hit, so these guys are going to take 2. Let's roll a panic die for these guys as well. They are also going to take 3 more hits. Wow, that was huge. So we have taken off a few more of our Ironborn Greyjoys coming off the table. Put our activation token on the board. Let us go ahead and recapitulate those same Ironborn Reavers. They're going to attack back. They have 6 dice as a result of that. Let's just double check our rating. Remove 4 models up to 1 pillage. We'll just keep going with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys need 4+. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3 are blocked. Another one of the Veterans of the Watch has been pulled. Let's roll a panic test for the veterans. They passed the panic test. So 1 casualty there. Let's regroup here. We'll put the activation token there as well. And now I believe I'm going to be able to do another charge against the Harlow Reapers from here. So this charge will be, they're going to get the 5 plus a die. Oh, that's not going to make it. So they're not going to be able to do the full charge. They're going to make it to about here. Let's have them do as tiny a pivot as they can. That's going to be their activation. But the Harlow Reapers will do the same. They will do a pivot and charge. And they're going to be able to just hit the charge. So they will hit the charge right on. So the Harlow Reapers get the attack. Harlow Reapers have 2 rows. House Harlow Reapers, they get 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll have our Nightswatch as well. They need 3 plus 1, 2, 3. And blocked by 1, 2, 3. So no damage there from that charge. But they are now in combat. Got their activation token there. Let's go ahead and activate our second group of Sworn Brothers. They've got 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Versus Victarion Greyjoys, Ironborn Reavers. And they need 3 plus as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 1, 2, 3 Ironborn Reavers need 5 plus. So they only block 2 hits. That means they will take damage of 2 from the Ironborn. These guys look great. Maybe that's a thumbnail right there. Right? And then let's go ahead and have them roll their panic roll. Their panic roll is 7 plus. And they pass the panic. So that is good for them. Let's have them activate as well. They will do a attack back to the Sworn Brothers. So that is, they still have 3 rows. They get 7 dice. And they need to get a 4 plus. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. So it also says in the Sworn Brothers, roll of 6 causes 2 hits, so nothing special here for this attack. They do not do any damage. So we'll reset them back there. All right, and lastly, let's have the, let's maneuver our bowmen. Let's have the bowmen do a pivot, and they'll move, and they'll do a pivot here, and they're going to do some partial attack onto these guys next round. Let's go ahead and have them roll that attack. And then lastly, let's have our Ranger Hunters, Nightswatch Ranger Hunters, Ranger Trackers, sorry, not Ranger Tracker, Ranger Hunters. Says, the Ranger Hunters, often working hand-to-hand with Ranger Trackers. Ranger Hunters specialize in eliminating critical targets on the battlefield. Hunters strike suddenly, exploiting weakness or vulnerable enemies. So they're going to hit them with the flanking here. They've got that angle across here. Let's them go ahead and roll 7 dice. And our Greyjoys, they need +3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 blocks. So they are able to do 5 damage. 2 damage. 2 damage to here. Again, 2 more of our Greyjoys. I really like how they look like Vikings here. These guys look great, right? Okay, 2 more roll. Let's roll a panic attack for these Ironborn Reavers. Oh, they lose 3 from a panic attack. So they are panicked. And those are going to come off the board. Last attack for the round. So that is going to do it. I'll get these activation tokens cleaned up. And we will see you in round number 5. Thank you guys for watching. Click through and we'll talk to you in the next game. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.